Hey guys, welcome to another video on Bharat in Germany. My name is Bharat, and in this video I want to give you the tips about how exactly do you go about finding jobs in Germany during these difficult times. Now, the tips that I'm giving you here can be applicable to any other country that you're finding the jobs for. So make sure that you're going through this video properly, you're making some notes on the side, and you're following them, because passively consuming these videos will not do anything for you unless you're like sitting down and you're actually doing these things. That's why I always say there's a difference between passive consumption and taking action, and you should be taking action after watching this video. So let me take you to the screen. Here we will talk about like finding jobs easily during these times. The first one is going to be adjusting your CV. All of these things I've discussed previously on the live webinar that I took on Sunday, but this is going to be an important summary for you. So adjusting your CV, here you have to make sure that you're not using your Indian format or whatever country you come from, where you're talking about your religion, your race, your caste, and all sorts of nonsense. So none of that goes inside here. Has to be the German layout. Do not waste the time of your recruiter if you're like adding pages after pages and there's like nothing of value inside it, and the recruiter sees, okay, like why is he wasting my time? Your application is going to be the first one which flies out in the trash. Then work experience section should come first. Many people, they have to think, okay, do I put the study section first or the work experience section first? If you have work experience, the work experience section comes first in your CV. Then afterwards, the verdeckte Stellenmarkt or the hidden job market. This is something which is described by this phenomenon that whenever a company is looking for hiring new people, what they do is they first try to talk to the employees who are already in the company, because they can rely on their suggestions more if they've been doing a good job since a long time and they're in the company in general. So that's why that kind of like phenomenon exists before the vacancy even goes up on the website of a company. Generally, you will find some people giving references here and there and the job is already taken, right? But for this, you have to go to the next step, which is the Initiativbewerbung. That means you have to actively reach out to companies and send them an application even when there is no vacancy given on the website. Now, there are some very stupid people who will tell you not to do this because you will get blocked from the company or something, which is absolute nonsense. Most of the decent companies in Germany, they're always looking for Initiativbewerbung or unsolicited application if you don't find anything relevant on their career portal. So definitely do not miss out on this. 95% of the applications are just spending their time in job portals, stepstone.de, indeed.de and so on, but nobody's actually taking time out for this. And if you're not taking time out for this, you're missing out on a lot of opportunities. Now, in English, Initiativbewerbung is, I don't know, it's just a horrible way of saying it, like unsolicited application, that you're just sending out the application even if nobody's wanting it. But Initiativbewerbung means something completely different. That's like you're taking the initiative of sending out the application by yourself. Very important. So I've never hired somebody who just talks about themselves in their entire cover letter and they never talk about the company they want to work for, because that shows to me that this person has been copy pasting and sending this kind of like exact same cover letter to everybody else. So that's why in my company now we have a team of 8 people, but I've never hired anybody from the 80 interviews I took if they were always just talking about themselves and they had no idea about the company, what it is doing, or what kind of stuff they stand for. So very important, you have to definitely make sure that you're not just talking about yourself, you also talk about the company so that they understand that you have some idea of what they're doing. Then do active research instead of thinking that somebody is going to just come and give you a job or something like that. Rarely ever happens. So for example, if I would be in the civil engineering department, like I was doing my master's in previously, I would start by looking at what kind of companies are working with the TUHS civil engineering department right now. I would start approaching them, then I would branch out from there. Then you have, using German keywords, of course. So instead of using mechanical engineering when you're searching for jobs and stuff, or mechanical engineer, search for machine Bau engineer, or civil engineer becomes then Bau engineer. So all of these things you have to keep in mind, because every single time whenever you are applying to a particular company, you're going into a funnel, right? The funnel looks like this. So first of all, you have everybody else who is sending out applications and stuff, but most of them are just sitting on the job portal. That's the blue disk that you see at top. Then there are other people who are actually taking out time to send out applications to the companies who are not even asking for it. So doing the Initiativbewerbung. So that's another filtered out version. Then the people who actually have a really spot on email title and body, they get again filtered out. All of these things we teach you in the complete course for finding jobs in Germany, which again, nobody else is going to teach you about. Then afterwards, the people who actually get response, then the people who get interviewed, and the people who actually get the job. like the numbers keep on decreasing, and this is exactly how the funnel looks like. The people who start at the very top and the people who are left at the very bottom, they are two very different category of people. And I'm telling you, because the one category which is just left at the directly, like, at the very first level, these are the people who are not putting enough effort inside. So again, they can complain and they can like bitch and moan about this all the time, but that does not make a difference if you're not putting the effort inside, if you're not actually actively searching for companies, right? That's the important thing, and that is the category of a separate kind of people who try to do everything in a proper fashion. If you're looking for more guidance, we have the complete course for finding jobs in Germany, and in this we have an intensive coaching plan and we have a normal plan. In the intensive coaching plan, we are having weekly coaching sessions so that we can sit down with you and come up with a proper strategy. We can see how are you looking at companies, are there some kind of other links that you should be looking at, what kind of emails you should be writing, your CV and so on. So all of these things are discussed there. You have lifetime access to the course, so once you enroll, it's like never going away. Now for me too, like when I needed help and stuff, like I had enrolled in so many like of the courses. For example, here if you take a look, that's my teachable dashboard. That's how it looks like. So Facebook marketing, German language, real estate, and like all sorts of things I'm learning there. Because the main point is that whenever you need help or something, it is better to actually reach out and solve your problem, work on your problem, than just saying, yeah, I'm not going to do anything for it, and maybe sometime in the future it is going to get better on its own. Now, for example, when I needed help in my master thesis and I was like, I'm not able to figure out how do I actually increase the revenue of my digital products, then afterwards I hired a business coach, and he charged us like 5,000 euros or something, and that was 25% of our yearly income at that time. But we still did it, and afterwards Brandavise started, which is this huge revenue generator for us, like BIG and stuff. This is just a side thing that I'm doing because my main company, Brandavise Consulting SRL, which is incorporated in Romania, that is a marketing consulting company, and we take care of Facebook ads, YouTube ads, and email marketing, automation, and so on for different kind of German and other European countries. So most of the times, if you're reaching out for help, that is only going to be beneficial for you. Then we have two plans, the intensive coaching plan and Kickstarter plan. Both of these have lifetime access to the course. On the Kickstarter plan, we have document reviews plus support for 1 month, whereas on the intensive coaching plan, we have document reviews plus support for 6 months. Plus, we have 60 minutes per week of coaching session with the students who enroll in the course for 1 month. Now, if you have more questions, you can write me an email at bharat@bharatingermany.com, and we are having a €100 coupon discount till Sunday. So you can also like come and join us there. You also have to keep in mind that these kind of things generally take time. So if you're not putting any kind of effort inside by yourself, it is going to be much more difficult for you to actually find a job. And that's why we call it a coaching program and not an outsourcing program. Like, we never are a huge fan of outsourcing. Even on Brandavise, we have never outsourced our main activities which are important to us, and the same thing is something I expect from you. So thank you so much for watching this video. Go and enroll in the course, and I'm going to start the coaching sessions from 7th May. So you have time till Sunday to actually enroll and then go through the course so that you have enough time to also make use of the coaching sessions afterwards. Thank you so much for watching this video. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.